Here with head coach Mel Pearson. Coach, you want to start with an opening statement about the game?
Yeah, I'd first like to really compliment Alabama Huntsville. I mean, they played hard all weekend. I thought they had 5 really good periods, and things got away from them a little bit in the second tonight. But I think Mike Corbett and their coaching staff have done an excellent job keeping the team working hard. And they pushed us. They pushed us all weekend, and finally we got a little separation in the second period tonight. The toughest games to coach in are games like this when you should win by looking on the paper, and also it's tough for the players. But I thought our guys did what they needed to do and found a way to get the 4 points.
What happened? What changed early in that second period so that you guys could get the 3 goals in the first 5 minutes there?
Well, I believe we got a power play goal and we got a bounce, and that's key. Earlier this year those weren't going in for us, and now we have some luck on ourselves, some puck luck, and it went in. And then I thought the real turning point was that third goal. A tough angle. Dennis Ricks just sort of throws it at the net and it goes in. And from that point on, we just got some momentum and we're able to take over the game.
When they're going easy like they did tonight, do you ever wonder why they weren't going in like that earlier in the year?
You do, but we've talked about that a lot. I mean, that's the way the game of hockey is. As much as you work on it and stress it, and some nights they're just not going to go in for you. And there's probably games we've had better chances than we did tonight, but it's just one of those nights where things seem to go in, and it's good because we got 10 at Bowling Green and we got a few this weekend. So. And we got some secondary scoring now. Some other players are starting to score, so that's going to be very important for our team going forward.
What's the confidence of this team like now? You guys are sitting in 3rd place in the league after just a few weeks ago being in 7th.
Well, and that's how important every game is. And I thought the Bowling Green weekend could be a turning point for our season. We went down there against a very good team who hadn't lost very often at home and found a way to win 2 tough games against a good team. So I think our confidence is up. But at the same time, we have to keep our feet on the ground because, again, just one tough weekend and you can fall a couple places back. But we're in control of our destiny now, so we're just going to continue to work hard and move forward. But I think the confidence level is definitely up than what it was maybe 3 weeks ago.
Because of how tight the standings still are, is there still a bit of sense of urgency even moving forward with Alaska coming here next weekend?
No question. No question. I mean, and it will be right until that final game. I think you're going to see teams fall and rise right up into the final weekend. But we've had a good schedule. We played some tough teams here the second half. We played Ferris 4 times. We played Bowling Green at Bowling Green. We played Western Michigan at the GLI. We had some really tough non-conference games at the start of the year, which is sort of the plan to make sure that we're battle tested, and I think we are now. So that's good. There's going to be no surprises going forward, whether it's playing Minnesota State, Northern Michigan, or our next opponent, Alaska, which I think is a very good team.
You're getting huge offensive contributions now from not just David, but also from Reed and from Blake. What's working with those 3 right now?
Well, you'll have to ask them. They're excited to play with each other. I think that's first and foremost is they're excited to come to the rink to practice every day, knowing who their line mates are, and you can see the chemistry. You have a little bit of speed, you have some skill, and you have some grit on that line, and you have some defensive responsibility. So you have a little bit of everything on that line. They're a tough line to play against, and I'm just happy for all 3 of those guys. And it's nice to have David back. Remember, we didn't have David for 15, 16 games this year, and he's just starting to get into game shape. So they're going to be a force to be reckoned with going forward.
Tan wasn't in the lineup. Was it an injury from that open ice hit last night?
Yes, and he could have played tonight, but just given the circumstances and that, we just want to make sure we hold him out and make sure he's ready for next weekend. So I can't tell you 100% he's going to be ready, but we just want to give him that chance. So we'll see, and we'll miss him if he's out. But we've got some depth on this team, and it's good to see some other guys come in and play well tonight.
You worked Matt in there for the last 8 minutes. Did you think about putting him in for the whole third at all, or just?
Well, we did, but we just sort of, want to do it at the right time and just, make sure he got in some time. It's important for him to get in some games and get a feel for what it takes in game timing. And I definitely didn't want to embarrass the other team or embarrass Matt by putting him in that. It's just strictly to get him some game action, some game time.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thanks.